Hey guys, Ep4 here, and welcome back to Redstone Basics. We're on episode 4, and today we're going to be covering one of the most useful redstone items, a repeater. I've got everything set up in front of me, so let's just jump straight into it. As we've done with the previous ones, we'll start with the crafting recipe, then move on to its use. So, crafting recipe, we use 2 redstone torches, which crafting recipe is this, also found in previous episode. Single piece of redstone, which once again you get from any of the sources. And stone, which you can either mine out with a silk touch, or you guys know how to get stone. But this episode we're going to have to be covering the tick. There's the 2 different types. There's a game tick, and there's a redstone tick. A game tick is a 20th of a second, whereas a redstone tick is a 10th. So that can make it slightly confusing sometimes, because say a piston, it takes 1 tick to extend, which means it takes 1/10 of a second since it's a redstone tick. However, a piece of sugarcane has a chance to grow on any tick, which means it has a chance to grow any 20th of a second because it's a game tick. But anyways, I digress. Let's actually go into the use of the repeater. The repeater always uses redstone ticks, so it works every 10th of a second. I have 4 different stages of repeater. We have the 1 tick, which extends it by, or which delays it by 1/10. We have the 2 tick, which delays it by 2/10, 3 ticks, 3/10 of a second, and 4 ticks, 4/10 of a second. The general, most basic use of a redstone repeater is to repeat the signal. So you've got a long redstone line. The signal from whatever emitter you're using, whether it be a torch, a block, a button, a lever in this case, will not reach the end since it's more than 15 redstone just away. So you use a repeater to power the back of it, and that generates a new signal of strength 15 so it can carry on. However, that comes at a 1, 2, 3, 4 tick delay depending on what you set it as. And you set it by simply right clicking. Another cool-ish feature of the repeater is the ability to lock. If I do that, this repeater is now powered, it will give off redstone signal. And then if I power it from the side, you'll see a little bar of what looks like bedrock. And what this means is, as long as it's being powered from the side, no matter what this lever does, it won't unpower. But as soon as we turn it off and unlock it, it turns off. Similarly, if the repeater is unpowered to begin with, and we lock it, there is no way to power it, except to remove the power from the side, where it goes back in there, and it gets powered. All of these other ones also work on the locking. So yeah, that's basically everything you need to know. If I've forgotten anything, once again, it'll be directly after this. There is one thing I forgot, and I think it's only one. I hope it's only one. Is soft and hard powering, which I'm going to basically show now. However, I will get into further detail after we've got to the last of the components, in which case we'll go further into the mechanics and circuits. But basically, a repeater can receive a signal through a block. It can also pass a signal through a block. And yeah, that is everything until we move on to soft and hard powering. So the TLDR of the repeater. The basic function is to repeat the signal so it can travel a further length. It has different settings for delay, 1, 2, 3 and 4 ticks. Those are redstone ticks which happen every 10th of a second. It can be locked, meaning its power state will never change if powered from the side, and it can receive or push redstone signal through a block. But that's been the redstone repeater. That's pretty much everything you need to know for the basics. Next time we're going to be covering a pretty complicated one, the comparator. So it's going to be a much longer episode, but I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you enjoy the next one. Because a lot of research, a lot of work is going to go into it, I hope. So yeah, until then, I'll be seeing you guys. Bye!